All right, guys, these are your channeled messages for June 25th through July 2nd, 2026. But the messages are timeless. Whenever you find them, you're meant to find them. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's get it. First card out is you've learned the excuse me. You've learned the lessons, use the knowledge in the future. You've learned valuable lessons, your experiences will come in handy. Remember what you've learned and apply your knowledge. Second card out is it's not them. It's not them as the culprit, true lover, or group. Apply this as it resonates with your situation and intuition. This is your answer. And last card out is you're not crazy, you know. Trust your intuition, trust yourself. Don't second guess yourself and don't question yourself. It feels like you've been through a lot to get to where you're at right now, to the point of where you're at right now. You've overcome a lot, you've experienced a lot, you have seen a lot, you've witnessed a lot, you've had a lot of firsthand experience with a lot of different people, places, things, energies, groups, environments, behaviors, patterns, things of this nature, right? And it's like on more than one thing, it feels like here, you're identifying, recognizing the patterns of lessons that you have gone through and experienced in the past, right? Whether it presents as a person or whether it presents as a situation or an opportunity, whatever the case may be, right? And there's a lot of things coming at you fast as this month closes out and as you're going into next month of July. We are in retrograde starting from July 29th, I believe. I mean, June 29th, I believe. And we're also right there in that full moon space. So there's like a lot of this supercharged energy of kind of reflecting on things that you have experienced from your past, a lot of people from your past, right? Coming back into the picture and it's giving, I'm going to circle back around to the lessons thing here, but I'm being pulled into the energy of the it's not them that's in the present position right now. This is the most potent energy that I'm feeling of it's there's a lot of people from your past, and I feel like I need to put the disclaimer here that just not everybody from your past is like negative, or I don't even want to say negative, but like not everybody from your past is not in alignment with you anymore. There will be people who come back to your from your past who have grown and who may be in your vibrational or frequency field, right? And who may now be able to like meet you where you're at, right? However, this particular person is not one of them. You're feeling that abundantly clear now, where it's that you have outgrown them, and that they are not what you need at this point in your life. They're not what you need at this point in your journey, in your growth, right? I give this example frequently anytime this kind of similar energy of person from the past coming back, or even if it's a new person coming into your life, and you guys are just like not hitting the mark with each other, right? Like like something's off. Like it's always something. It's like you have gone on and graduated to, you've graduated grad school, you've graduated college, you've graduated high school, right? And they like got held back, and so at one point in time, especially for this is a person from your past, it's like at one point in time you guys were in the same high school together, and maybe this actually really applies to you, maybe you guys really did go to high school together, but I'm just giving this example here for an energy description of what I'm feeling on this connection. It's as if you guys went to high school together and you were in the same grade, right? Maybe you were in the same homeroom, maybe you were in the same whatever, whatever, but y'all were in the same grade. And then at like junior year, they got held back, or sophomore year they got held back, or whatever the case is, they got held back a year, and so then you were a year ahead of them, which is still fine, whatever. Like people always date a year younger or above them while they're in high school. It's no big deal, and then it's like you graduate or you went to senior year and they were still sophomore. And it's like, come on, what are you doing? Right? Get your shit together. I'm about to graduate and I'm not going to be still with like a sophomore. Like you need to graduate. Senior graduation comes for you and you've moved on, out of high school. You're out of high school at this point and they're still being held back in sophomore year. And it's like, well, f this. You're out here going to college and meeting some fresh hot college hot college suitors. You know what I mean? You're gonna go off and have college life, right? And it's like they got held back or something. They just stopped doing the homework or the work required for a long time, and there was just like no progress. But you continued to do your work, you continued to do your journey, and then like somehow at some point they kicked it into overdrive, and then they went to continuous school or summer school and did doubled up on their classes or tripled up on their classes, and then they graduated from high school. But like now they're still like a freshman or a sophomore in college, right? But the gap, man, and we talk about it frequently, the gap, the energetic dissonance, the gap between you guys energetically is still a significant difference. And I feel like there's an age difference as well. And like I'm not sure. I can only go off of what I feel, but it feels like right, like the masculine is older, but the feminine is younger. But we all have masculine and feminine energy. But I like to do is go off of the energy that I feel. But regardless, there is like a physical age difference, but it's like it for the context of this reading, it feels like the man is the older one, but yet the woman's the one that has done the the work, right? Who continued to go on, is in grad school and is doing the things, right? There's it's a gap. I wish I could explain this more in detail about this, but right, but they're resurfacing, like trying to be like, look, I've done this much work on myself, or I've gotten to this point, and But for you, whoever you are, this conglomerate of energies here, is about 10 of you who are sharing the same situation here. It, it, it's not, it's not it. It's not it for you. It's not it for you, and it feels like there's like a hint of you feeling bad about it. Mm, right? Like you feel bad. Like it feels like you feel bad because you've outgrown this person, because it's like too little too late, or because they're like, to them it may seem like they're trying or doing a lot, or they're really like putting forth a lot of effort, but like from your end of the spectrum, and where you're looking at it, it's like, you know what I mean? And this really does, it might, for some of y'all, this might be like a person that y'all have gone to school with for a long time, because it feels like there's history, like a long, there seems like a long period of time in which you guys have been connected, but like shit's just been stagnant between you guys. And so this yeah, it just is. I feel bad because I feel like I'm like popping some people's like hopes and dream bubbles here, but if you haven't found out by now, and I hope this isn't the first time that people are seeing, like I know people have discovered me from different videos, but this is a shitty video to discover me from. But because I'm not I'm not giving no rainbows and fluff on this. This is like they fumbled it. It's like they have fumbled it, and what it is that they're like trying to present to you is like barely anything. And I heard it's laughable. And I don't want to say that it's laughable, but it is, it's like laughable in comparison of the work. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying really hard to like give the best description of this, but it is like you a person goes away and says, I'm going to go and I'm going to, forage for the supplies that I need to build a great house and all the things. And I'm going to forage for the things. I'm going to hunt for some food and some fish and some, all the things, right? And they're gone for like 5 years. And then they resurface. And the only thing that they have to show for like their absence, it's like a little sack that can fit in your palm, and you're like, where's the house, where's the food, where's the necessities, where are the essentials for our foundation? Do you know what I'm saying? It's this, it's like this, it's like where's the rest of it, you know what I'm saying? And maybe somebody proposes to y'all and it's like and again, I'm not a person like, I don't want an actual diamond. Like I want like a gemstone, because I'm a crystal person. So it'll never be a thing of like, oh, that diamond's not. But it's almost like, you know what I'm saying? They present you with like a ring pop, right? And it's not about the amount of money, that go. It's not about it's not about the amount of money that goes into the proposal or the ring, right? Like they don't have to do a damn Jeff Bezos or Kanye West and like put on some multi-million billion-dollar proposal or wedding type situation and have this gigantic wrist breaking rock on you, on your finger. But like I said, it's given like they gave you, they're like, here, hey, I came back and here's this ring pop, but like they didn't even really ask you to marry them, nor did they confess their love to you, nor do they get down on a knee to initiate the proposal, but they just came with like this like plastic ring pop, or like I wear this little silicone ring on my finger to keep my ring from coming off when my fingers get are no longer swollen in the morning. It's like they are like, here, my love for you. This is but they're like so serious though. They are so serious and there's like, you know what I mean? And you're both like appalled, taken aback, confused as to why they're confused, as to why you're not you're not feeling the same way that they're feeling on the situation. It just feels like a hot mess. It feels like a hot mess, and again, it's like the emotional immaturity that's present in this masculine energies. What's happening here? In this masculine energies energy. It's uh, it's like they don't know what to do when it comes to expressing love and emotions, but like you're not asking for a lot. You're really not asking for a lot, but like what the bare minimum that you're asking for, like emotional availability, emotional vulnerability, or reliability, being loyal, you know, being a priority in a person's life, in their life. It seems behooving, baffling, and you're taken aback by the sudden presentation of the here, here, you know, and again with is essentially almost with no context. There's like a throat chakra, massive throat chakra, massive heart chakra blockage. Like it's just, get what I'm saying? I feel like a mime when I'm trying to read the energy. It's like black, 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 black. Like, you know, this is, y'all. This is not it. This is not it. It's not cutting it. It's not cutting it. And so throughout this time, it's going to become abundantly clear that this is not your person. This is not your true lover, and the person that is for you, that does come in for you. And I feel like it's quite soon, which is why it feels like this particular energy has resurfaced with a blaze, is just because energies know when new energies are coming in. You know, they can smell it like this is like a barbecue on the grill. They can smell it from far away. Like, hold up, somebody's on my turf, or what they perceive as their turf, except they've not done anything to. You understand what I'm saying here? So yeah, it just feels like when your person comes in, like your list of will not put up with, will not be a factor for this person, and your list of must haves in a person will be included in that person. And it's just, but this, you're gonna feel it heavily if you don't already, that this ain't cutting it. This ain't cutting it. And again, it's because you have done so much work to learn and grow and heal and to do the things. You know, you have gone through a insurmountable amount of changing and evolving and trauma and growth and suffering and pain. And like when you have a large amount of these things, and it changes you, it matures you, it evolves you in a way that a lot of other people don't have the opportunity to experience, right? Like everybody will always grow in their own time, should they choose to do things. But a lot of people don't choose to do the work because it's hard, because it does require you to be vulnerable, because it does require you to have an open heart, because it does require you to put yourself out there, right? But a lot of people don't want to do that, and that's what you're experiencing with the aforementioned person. It's like, what is this, and I say it frequently, we can only take willing participants. And it's like, this would, you'd have to almost like hog tie this person up and like drag them on your back, and who wants to do that shit? And who's trying to do that? You know what I mean? Like, at this point in this era, if it's not adding to you, and what does me and Val say frequently, if it doesn't contribute to my health, my wealth, my well-being, or my happiness, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Period. 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 So it's like, tuh, 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 uh, we will not be hog tying anybody up and trying to drag them along the journey with us as dead weight, because that's like what it is like, because they're not giving you any help, they're not contributing to the journey of this. They're like digging their heels in very stubbornly and being like, no, no, no. Like, that's fine, then stay where you're at. But like, this is here, take this ring pop. Like, you you know you know and also there's this energy of you teaching other people, what you've learned, giving your real life experiences and wisdom and knowledge and expertise to other people. Like I said, you're doing a lot. I said it frequently over the last couple of 4 or 5 months of, during the hot months, real hot girl shit. During the hot months, it was going to be a time of career activation, a lot of like a locomotive, like a lot of movement, a lot of motion for you. Oh, like the motion is coming in for you. You got motion, a lot of motion happening for you. Um, yeah, and it's going to be where a lot of people want you to talk about the things that you have gone through because they want to learn from you. Right. So your firsthand experiences and wisdom and expertise are going to be the things that really assist and help other people grow, help activate people, help heal people, help awaken people. And you'll know what it is that you're supposed to say, and when you're supposed to say them, and who you're supposed to be working with and who you're not supposed to be working with, and what moves are or are not in alignment with you. But you gotta trust yourself. You gotta trust the divine red light, green light that you get. You have to be okay with waiting, and you have to be okay with pausing, and you have to be okay with saying no, and you have to be okay with taking the stairs while other people are cheating and taking the elevator, right? Um, that's just what it is. The card that's at the bottom of the deck is the bigger picture. Zoom out. This is much bigger than you currently see. View things differently and shift perspective. um, yeah, it feels like this is a kind of, like I said, it's like you're figuring you're figuring things out. You're recognizing patterns, but you're seeing a lot of things coming together for your highest good. And you're going to have to trust when pieces come together, when you need to move or act on certain things as you get this information coming in through the summertime, or if you're in the winter time through the winter time. um not only that, but there's this thing of needing to stop looking at your situation like you're being punished or like you're behind, because you're not. You're on your own path and doing things authentically. And that's the part that holds a lot of people, is we think that our success or what it is that we should be doing should be happening for us and coming into fruition for us or manifesting for us in a lot faster or a different type of way. Like we have this grand expectation, and that's the part that hoses us, is having this expectation of how something is supposed to be, or how your life is supposed to be going, or how your career is supposed to be going, or how X, Y, and Z is supposed to be going. But like, you don't know. You don't know. You can have an idea, you can have like a desire, but when you have this heavy expectation on yourself and on your life and on your career and on your love life and all these things, it limits what's possible, right? And it also kind of creates like a repellent type energy for the things that are meant and destined for you, and it can almost slow things down, um, on getting to you, when you clutch too tightly to your beliefs and perspectives of what you think should be happening or how you think something should be happening, right? Change how you look at things and start viewing things from the eyes and the mindset of a child. That's what I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. Thank you all for your likes, shares, and subscribes and donations. Everyone keeps asking how to donate from me to me. It's just my Venmo. My Venmo's in the description box below, and then you just put a little memo in there and be like, "Hey, thanks for the readings," or whatever the case may be. And yeah, that's what I got for you guys. I hope it was helpful. B Squad.